Leave it to that.
Hold that smile.
I can't look at this guy. I can't look at none of these guys.
Chris, start off the season 1-3 and 2-1 since then. Talk about anything that's changed over the past few weeks and how you guys are feeling right now.
I think that as an offense, we're starting to catch a groove. We're trying to catch a rhythm. Our offensive line, they're starting to understand, the things that we need to get done. Our receivers are starting to understand. The same with our slots. Every position on the offensive side of the ball is really just starting to catch a grasp of who we are as an offense.
Yeah, it seemed like Weber State really challenged you guys in terms of shutting down some of the things you guys like to do in the triple option. They had a couple weeks to prepare. How prepared did you guys feel to run some of the, the counter plays that you guys did in terms of reverses and things like that?
Well, I mean, those are plays we practice. And also, there were just the little things that caused us to be unsuccessful in our base plays, which were little fundamental things and little things that slipped away from us that we practice on every day throughout the week. So that's what we use today to come back and work at that.
Yeah. When Coach called that throwback to you, what was going through your mind when that play got called?
I told Coach I have all confidence in that play. So if you're gonna call it, I'm gonna catch it and I will score. So he believed in me to do it. So as soon as he called it, I just think execute.
Rate Corey's throw for me.
I would say it was like a perfect screen pass, the deepest screen pass I could ever think of. So I'd say he did a really good job.
Because it floated up there, and he made it easy for you to catch.
Yeah, it was definitely in the air for a while, but it made it to where nobody else could catch it.
Were you when you saw it in the air and it was up in the air for a long time? Were you a little worried for a second, or?
Well, if I had the ability to jump up and grab it at the time, I probably would have done it. But it worked out perfectly. It was a great play.
Yeah. So you ran for a touchdown, you passed for a touchdown, and you caught a touchdown in the same game. It's the first time that's happened at Cal Poly, I think, in Division I. You're a good athlete for a quarterback. Is that something that you ever thought about playing other positions too, growing up or anything?
I mean, when I was young, when I was 6 years old, I played every position on the field, and as I got into high school, I had to kind of measure down to what position I was going to play. So I chose quarterback, and that's the position I'm still sticking at.
What's your team have to do better this week at Sac State?
I know as an offense, we have to continue to be diligent and be smart in the things that we do, and be able to execute each of our base plays and each play that is called. We can't take a play off. We got to be smart and not lose points by penalties and not good decisions, pretty much.
Yeah. How are you feeling physically? You've been getting a lot of carries over the past 3 weeks.
I'm all right. The coaches do a really good job at keeping me healthy, and we have really good trainers here that are on top of things. So I'm doing fine.
Cool. Last question. Every picture I take you when you're running the ball of your face, your mouthpiece is sticking out and sticking up.
Yeah.
What's with that? Is that just something you've always done, or what's the impetus behind that?
Well, in high school, I used to wear a pacifier mouthpiece, and when I got here, I noticed there was going to be a lot of cadence and a lot of change of plays that I was going to have. So the mouthpieces that they give me, the mouthpieces, I guess the cheap mouthpieces, they're I kind of gag on them a little bit.
Okay.
So at this point, when I started, I think my freshman year, I just started turning to the side, and I felt good. And the ref told me it was fine. So then I've been rolling with it.
So you've never had an issue. Your teeth haven't ever chattered together with that. Because I know when I was in high school and playing, that thing was
Well, I have a pretty good bite on it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So I kind of call it my lucky mouthpiece right now. So I just if you look at it, one side's really bit up.
One side's probably super smooth. One side's all nasty.
Completely smooth, and one side is extremely beat up, but it's my lucky mouthpiece, so I'm gonna write it out.
Have you used it for multiple seasons?
I've been using it for multiple seasons. Haven't changed it.
That's kind of gross.
Yeah, just a little bit.
All right, cool, man. Well, good luck this week.